Hello friends, welcome to Zaltechlearning. In this video I am going to teach you a Linux command line commands. And welcome to my Zaltech channel, and let's start with our first 10 command, which is most important if you want to manipulate your files and if you want to change your directories and want to create some directory and that kind of stuff. This command is very useful. Let's begin our journey. So which is our first command is pwd, and let's see the working of the pwd. Here we have a working to get a current directory, means which directory you are working right now. That's gonna give this pwd command. Let's check by our terminal. As you can see right now, here you can see I am on my desktop. So let me give a command pwd, and as you can see here, it's providing me that right now you are in home, Namish, and desktop. Friends, this is the known as a absolute path because it's starting with a root directory. So whenever some commands or any path starting with the root, that means this is the absolute path from the current directory. Now this is all about the pwd. Let's move toward our next command, which is ls. Friends, this is the very important thing when you are using with some very complicated programs or you have some complicated projects. While there, you have to see on which slide or in which file I am right now, or I want to see how much file inside that directory or a file. So this is working to get a list. So this is the working to get a list of files and directories and hidden files. Let's see the ls command first. Let me give ls command. As you can see, as I type ls command, I get some files and all those stuff. You can see there is one blue color on some name. This blue color indicates that this is all our directory, and white line command are given that this is all our files, and this is the which is in a green line. It suggests that this is the links to get through a original application. And I am provided some flags over here. As you can see, I do not have any hidden file over here. As you might be know that in a Linux there is a hidden files which is start with a period or a dot. As you can see, to see this hidden file you have to use the flag -a. Let's give a ls space -a. As I press enter, as you can see, I have some dot period files over here. This means this all are hidden files in my memory, and if you want to clear it out, then you can clear it out by my next command, which we are gonna see in last directory in a last slideshow. We have one another thing which is a -r. Okay, you can see over here -r to see a file recursively. Means to see a data. As you can see, this is the directory. I wanna know how much files inside this Android directory. Then I can see it in using a recursive flag. As you can see, as I provided -r in small letter, it's not working properly because Linux is case sensitive. You have to provide capital R and press enter. As you can see, it's list out all the directories which is currently available in my folder, but it's lots of directory in my currently desktop folder. So I'm just stopping it over here. To stop it, just press Ctrl C over here. Now to give a better example, I'm just navigating to my different directory. I'm going to explain this cd command later. I just want to give you some direction to see how it's working. So I'm providing ls -r, and as you can see, there is only few directories which is css, html, and js inside this project A. That's why it's stopping over here. And as you can see, the first css have files 2. After that, html there is a 2 files, and in js there is a 1 file, login.js. This is the use of ls -r. Because of it, you can see the containing files easily. Now let's move toward our next command, which is cd command, which I used, and let's see the working of it. Its working is to move in the hierarchy of file storage directory from root to anywhere. And let's go ahead, and we have some notes over here. If you want to refer to current directory, you can use a dot, or if you want to refer to a parent directory, you can use a dot. Let me give this thing over here. As you can see right now, we are in a project A, but let's check ls. This is what project A containing. But what if I want to move to its parent directory? Means, as you can see, there is the one desktop. After inside that there is a project A. That means this is the our parent and this is our child. What if you want to navigate to the desktop? So that you have to use cd, and as you can see over here, we have two dots. So the provide change directory dot dot, and as you press enter, you are outside of project A and you are inside of this desktop. Now what if you want to navigate through this project A? So means let me provide change directory and let me just move towards ahead. As you can see, to move around files, we have two types of path. First is relative path and second is absolute path. If I want to give absolute path, I have to write everything from a root. /home / I don't know what is my current working directory, just I'm providing pwd, and I get /home /namish /desktop and / I want to navigate to this project A. Now I have to provide name project A and press enter. Now you can see I am in a project A. Friends, as I providing this a full path from the root, that means this is the absolute path. What if I want to go with relative path? To go with relative path, these two things is very important thing, friends. Dot is a current working directory and dot dot is a parent working directory. So here I'm another way providing cd space dot dot to go in a parent, which is a desktop. Now from desktop, if I want to go in a child, I have to use cd. After that, I can use dot, which is recommend that this is the current working directory. And after that, I am just have to provide project A and press enter. I can also navigate to this project A. This is the two way. Friends, this is known as a relative path and this is known as a absolute path. Whenever you are going to start your journey with commands, this is the very important thing which you must know. Let's move ahead and see our next command. Friend, this is the very important command, this which is a cat command. And in a cat command, let's see the working of this cat command. To view a file content. We have our project directory. Let me change it to the CSS. Now let me give ls. As you can see, this is a white line, means these two are referred as a files. And we know that this cat command is useful whenever you want to see the content of file. Let's see the content of this login.css. As I'm gonna press enter, as you can see, whatever content it's taking inside this login.css, it's gonna refer in our terminal. What if I wanna edit it? What if you want to override it? Suppose you want to override it, then simply import cat greater than and the file name login.css. Here provide some random data which you want to override with this file and press Ctrl C. Now try to open this file again, login.css. As you can see, now the login.css not containing this data, it's containing this overridden data from over here. That's what this cat command do. Let's move forward and let's see what is after this cat command. Oh, this is the very important thing when you want to create your own directory with empty content. And after this mkdir, you just have to provide a suitable name, which is our node. Let me create one directory. Right now, let's give me ls. We are in CSS. Let's move to the parent and print ls. Now as you can see, we have here only 3 directories. What if you want to create one new directory? Just type mkdir space your directory name, and I want to create directory of Zaltech and press enter. To see actually this directory is created or not, press ls, and as you can see here Zaltech is created. Now as you can see, now our new directory is created using this mkdir, and you can navigate to this directory by using change directory Zaltech, and when I press ls, you can see there is nothing inside this Zaltech. Let me go with change directory and Zaltech. Now let's move forward. Now we have one important command which is rmdir, which is known as a remove directory. As you see, we have created one empty directory which is Zaltech. What if you want to remove this directory? You just have to provide rmdir and the name of that directory. Let me give a demo. rmdir. I want to remove this Zaltech and press enter. How can I assure that this is removed? Just press ls. As you can see, the Zaltech is removed from this over here. Now let me do change directory dot dot again. And as you can see inside this, we have a lots of thing inside this our desktop. Now sorry friends, let me just move ahead and let me go. As you can see, we have here a HTML, CSS and JS. What if I want to remove this HTML directory? But as I am provided note over here, to remove directory with the content, you can't use this command. What if I am going to do remove dir HTML? Friend, this is gonna throw an error that this HTML is not empty, so that can't be removed. And when you press enter, as you can see, failed to remove HTML directory not empty. Means if there is something inside that directory, you can't remove it with this rmdir. The solution of that is in the next slide. Let's move ahead. This is the solution, friends. This is the rm command to remove a file. You can particularly remove file with the rm command. But what if you want to remove directory with this rf command? I provided one note. This is the very serious note, friend. If you written this command illegally, then all your content of your laptop is gonna remove. Remove a directory. Use this flag -rf. What is the meaning of this? R stands for removal and F stands for forcefully. You can see this is providing an error, but I am gonna write rm-rf space file name or directory name HTML. Now it's not providing me any error, and when I do ls, you can see this HTML is removed successfully. Friends, I want to share one command with you. rm minus rf space star. Friend, whenever you are in a root directory, friends, to go in a root directory, you have to use change directory space slash. Friends, this is the meaning you are want to go in a root directory. When I press enter, as you can see, I am in a root directory, and when I do a pwd, I am in a root directory. Friends, whenever you are in a root directory, never fire this command rm space minus rf space star. And if you press enter over here, all the data of your laptop is gonna removed with this web partition and your Linux ISO file content and kernels and everything. Here your computer is gonna work and do it. So never gonna use this command on a root directory. I'm just wanna give warning to you. Friends, here we are on a root directory. What if you wanna go to in a home? There is one is key below escape. Have a tilde sign. Just do change directory to this tilde and press enter. Now, if you do a pwd, you are in a home directory. In my computer, my home directory is Nemish. I want to change to my desktop again because we are gonna file some new commands. Let's go forward. Now, this is the last and a very important command, which is a cp command, which is useful to copy content from one place to another. Let me do ls. We have many files over here, and I'm going on my project A and on my CSS. Now we have one file over here which is a login.css, and let me do change directory and let me go on a JS. Here I do not have any login.css. Now we have some login.js. Let me transfer this display.css inside this JS directory. To do that, you must are inside this CSS directory. In your this JS directory, you can't copy the file. You must have to navigate to this CSS. So let me go in a parent, and after that let me go in a CSS. As you can see right now in a CSS, and we have a file display.css. I want to copy it. First, you have to provide a source, which file you wanna copy. I wanna copy this display.css, and after that you have to provide where you wanna copy it. Friends, I'm not gonna provide one absolute path from the root, so I'm providing relative path. /. Right now I am in a current directory, means in a CSS. What if I wanna go in a JS? I first have to navigate to this project A. For that, I have to use dot. Means first dot means I'm in a current directory. After that, I have a one dot. That means I wanna go in a parent directory. So I am just navigated to this project A. After that, I want to go in a JS of this project A. So I'm writing JS and press enter. There is no error. That means must be copy this display.css inside my JS directory. Let me give ls. and after that change directory dot dot. Now we are in a, as you can see, project A where I have CSS and JS both. Let me navigate to this JS and let me give ls. Now as you can see, previously I just have one file in this JS which is login.js. Right now I have both login.js and display.css. This is the most useful case for this cp command. We can copy anything from this cp command to the another location. To use cp command, first argument is your source which you wanna copy, and second one is your destination where you wanna copy that location. At last we have our last command which is a tree. Friends, right now suppose I am in my desktop. When I do ls, I have a lots of thing over here. But what if I want to know what is inside this Android? What is inside this Android Studio project? Each time with something which is visualizable by a human person. For that, you have to write a command tree, and after that you have to write location. If I write dot, that means I want to see for a current location. If I wrote dot dot, that means I want to see for a parent directory. Now I want to see for data desktop, which is my current, so I'm writing dot. And whenever I press enter, you can see that's lots of thing which is in the form of tree. But I want to show you some in a short form. Let me give slash my project A and press enter. As you know that inside my project I have two things, CSS and JS, and inside this we have two files, and this is one which we are copied from CSS to the JS. Friends, this is the end of your tutorial. In our first tutorial we learn about this 10 or 11 commands which is most useful while you are creating a file manipulation in your Linux. Friends, if you do like my video, then do subscription to my channel. If you want to do more videos, then please give like to my channel over here. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching this video.